Hi, everybody. Brad Nessler, along with my partners, Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. Mother Nature has served up perfect weather for today's game between the California Golden Bears and the Oregon State Beavers. Welcome to this battle for a conference championship. It doesn't get any better than this. And here come the Beavers. The Golden Bears are going to have to play a great football game if they expect to win this one, Kirk.
Oregon State has one of their best players lining up in their backfield. Lee, expect a huge game from him running the football and maybe even catching a few passes. He's a tremendous athlete, and they will use him as much as they can.
I agree with you.
I'm picking the Beavers in this one.
This one's almost underway, so we're about to find out real quick. California lines up to kick this one off, and we're just about set to get underway. Kicks it off. Number 89 fields it at the 2. At the 30. He made a good cut upfield, got a few blocks, and looking up the decent return.
That looked like a breakdown kickoff curve. 17 or 18, all started spring to the football.
That's exactly what happened. You can't do that.
Drops back to pass. Looks, rolls to the right. He's going right. And they make the stop.
Way to look it in.
Nice catch. Sure was. He's played some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 49. Number 2 is back in the gun. The option left. Rainey with a takedown. 2nd and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 40-yard line. They line up in a double tight set. He might have a chance. Butler brings him down. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there, running the football by this guy.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. He'll get the call again. Taylor with a takedown. 3-yard gain by the running back. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 24. The Beavers set up in the gun. They go with the option. He lateral. He jukes him. And he's tackled. And it looks like there's an injury down there on the field. Lewis on the inside handoff. There's a missed tackle. Touchdown, OSU! And the halfback took it in for the score.
That young man has proven to be a valuable member of this squad. And if he keeps running like that, he'll find himself in the end zone a lot.
And he hits the PAT. This drive summary is brought to you from our good friends at Playbook. Oregon State lines up for the kickoff. He hits a booming kick. Cooley fields it in the end zone. And now we see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 20. Single set backfield. Nice play fake. Looking, fires deep down the left side. And he's got it! And down he goes.
Wow, nice catch.
Way to look it in. Heck of a job by the wide receiver. These guys are moving the ball downfield.
1st and 10. Ball on the 26. The D-line shifts over. Setting up the play action. Wants to throw outside. Someone got a hand on it. The defense needed that one.
How about the move here by this quarterback? Great play that time, getting a hand on the football.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. Drops back to pass. He's looking. Steps up. He's looking down the middle. Wheeler brings him down.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right, it wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result was a first down.
They shift on their defensive front. Back to pass. He unloads it. Complete. Drop back a yard. 2nd and 11. Ball on the 13. The D-line shifts over. They go with the option. A little juke. They'll bring him down. It's power football time, folks. They'll work the left side. Dixon with a takedown. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain. California lines up in a double tight set. They go with the option. And they're stopped short, and they'll turn it over. Not quite enough for the first. Looks like they'll turn it over on downs.
You know what? I think they still made the right call there.
Yeah, it was worth the gamble, even though they didn't make it.
And they got their work cut out for them on this drive. They don't want to make any mistakes in this situation. On the ground with the tailback. They'll drop him for a loss.
They sent the blitz and drilled the running back before he could find any daylight.
2nd and 11 coming up. Ball on their own 3. Oregon State lines up in a goal line set. They'll give it off here. Jakes off a tackle. And he's hit hard. The tailback picks up a solid 7 yards on the counter play. They're down to 4 coming up on this one. Ball on the 10. The Beavers go with the I formation. They'll run the option. Laterals back. Little shake and bake move. He breaks free. He spins around at the 30. Tackle. And they threw a flag on that play. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Face mask on the defense. 15 yards from the spot of the foul.
The defense lends them a hand to that penalty.
Guys, giving up penalty yards is so frustrating, isn't it?
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 49. Oregon State comes out with an I formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. He retreats. He's hit and got away. And he's shoved out of bounds. The offensive line got a really good push there, allowing the back to pick up 9 on the play. 2nd and 1. Ball on the 42. The Beavers line up in an I formation. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. 0 yards on that play. The defense will try to stop this 3rd down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Oregon State lines up in a goal line set. McCray gets another handoff, and he's taken down. And the fullback plows ahead for maybe a yard. The Beavers are lining up to punt it away. Washington boots it way up there. Rainey signals for a fair catch. They'll down the punt at the 2. Now once again, this offense come back out front of the drive. They'll set up shot at the 20. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. They'll throw on 1st down. He's rolling right. Throws to the middle. And it's caught. Tackle at the 28-yard line. And a nice pass to the tight end.
Yeah, this is what I like. Move the ball down the field. Use that nice and steady intermediate passing game.
After a quarter of play, our score is Oregon State 7, California nothing. It's 2nd down and 2 to go. Ball on their own 28. The defensive backs moving in closer. Handoff up the middle. He's hit and got away. Wong brings him down. A 2-yard run by the halfback. It's 3rd and inches. Ball on the 30-yard line. They come out in a goal line set. They'll try to get the first on the ground. They'll bring it down. 1st down, pick up by the tailback.
You can see how comfortable this guy is with that football in his arms.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 32. They shift on their defensive front. Nice play fake. Short toss. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing.
Yeah, but that defender had a perfect shot at it. He just didn't catch it.
Number 17 with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. Broke away from 1. Still on his feet. Wong with a takedown. Yeah, we got an injured player on the field.
Yeah, I think he's hurt his arm or shoulder on that play. But I don't think it's too bad.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. 2 tight ends here. Bring him down for a sack on the play. They get to the quarterback and end that play before it even got started.
This young man didn't even have a chance to make something happen. It's tough to find your receivers when the defense is in your face like that.
California ready to put this one away. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Number 89 takes it at the 20, tries to juke. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 25-yard line. Oregon State sets up in the I. Here's the give. And he's tackled. Picked up big yards there, and he's going to have a first down.
Yeah, nice job there. This guy does a good job of reading blocks and accelerating through the hole.
First and 10. Ball on their own 39. 3 wideouts to the left side. Lewis on the run. He has some room. He tries to spin at the 40. Inside the 30. To the 20. Brought down. How about that run, Coach?
Just like that, Brad, and bam! The guy's got 100 yards running the football.
We're in the red zone. Let's have a look at the numbers. Brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. The offense got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. Here's the option. Fumbles the ball. Taylor with a recovery. That time the option play is the cause of the fumble.
The offense put the ball on the ground, but give the defense credit for jumping all over.
Yep, it's a heads-up defense.
They'll start this drive at the 9. The D-line shifts over. There's the play fake. Wants to throw outside. It's deflected. The corner made a good play on the ball.
He sure did. This kid is very athletic. If he doesn't get a pick, he does his best to knock the ball down.
On the counter, sheds that one. He breaks free. Creates some room. They bring him down. Nice game for the halfback.
That time they kept it on the ground with the counterplay. The blocking was great up front, and the tailback was able to get into the open field and do some special things.
One-man backfield. Toss. And he's going to throw to the quarterback. Dixon brings him down for a loss. Looks to have been shaken up a bit on that play.
Well, it doesn't look like it's too serious, guys, but you never know. Sometimes those small injuries turn into season-ending ones.
Look at how dominant they've been on defense.
I'll tell you, as an offense, you've been pretty successful if you can even sniff the end zone against these guys.
Whoa, they're one of the best in the country. Just look at those numbers.
Complete. Tackle. They go to the air and pick up a couple. 3rd and 14. Ball on their own 16. California comes out with an I formation. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Throws it out there. Finds his back with some room to run. That won't be enough to move the chains.
That's what I like to see. Crisp tackling by the defense so he can't get away and get enough for the first.
California ready to put this one away. It's away, and it's a booming punt. Number 89 builds it to 31. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 36-yard line. 6 DBs in the lineup. They'll throw on first down. Looks. He steps up. He lets it go. It's dropped. Oh, he could have had a big reception that time.
Just let that one get away from his vision. Just for reception.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line. They'll work from the shotgun. They go with the option. Pitches back. He's on the run. Break one. Rainey brings him down. So they keep him in the field of play, guys.
Yeah, good pick up here on the ground, but I bet the coach would have been happier if he was able to down that play to stop the clock.
Remember, the clock stops to move the chains, but it'll start up again once they are set, so they have to hurry up.
A little misdirection. He jukes. And they hit him in the backfield. A loss on that one as he couldn't get past those mid linemen.
You got that right. They sacrificed their bodies in there and stuffed it.
It's 2nd down and 11 to go. Ball on the 46. The Beavers set up in the gun. Drops back to pass. Looking. Wants to go long and does. Complete, and he's on the run. And he's just gone over 3,000 yards with that pass.
Hey, you guys, 3,000 yards is a lot of yards. I don't even think I could walk 3,000 yards in a football season, much less take the beating that this kid's taking.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Number 2 comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. He's looking. Rolls right. Touchdown, OSU! So the quarterback decided to improvise and took it in for the touchdown.
This is why this guy is such a special player. This is what makes the offense even more difficult to stop. The quarterback taking himself right. Just one more weapon the defense has to account for.
And he tacks on the extra point. Down to just a few seconds left here before the half. And our score, Oregon State 14, California nothing. Washington is lined up to kick this one off. Kicks it deep. Cooley fields it in the end zone. Well, the offense takes over. They're trying to figure out this defense. The last time they had the ball. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. High formation here. On the ground with the tailback. Missed tackle, and they make the stop. California calls a timeout. First and 10, ball on their own 30. Number 17 with 3 wide receivers. He drops back. Wants to throw outside. Complete. Murphy with a takedown. California takes a timeout. It's first and 10, ball on the 43-yard line. Number 17 back in the gun. Drops back to pass. Here they come. Martin comes away with a sack. Folks, let's pause now as we reach the end of the first half. We're ready to start the second half. The teams are lined up for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Whitehead fields it in the end zone. Loses the football. It's picked up. Nice strip there, huh, guys?
Oh, yeah, it was. The ball carrier didn't have a good handle on it, and the defender was able to yank the ball free.
First and 10. Ball on the 11.
First and 10.
The Golden Bears come out in the ace formation. They'll throw on first down. He's going right. And it's incomplete. He had his wide out, but he couldn't hit him.
When he misses, it's usually high. That's something he's been working very hard with his coach on.
So it's second and 10. Ball on the 11-yard line. Single set backfield. Back to pass. Wants to throw outside. And got it complete.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision-making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a first down 9 out of 10 times.
They shift on their defensive front. He drops back. Steps up. Over the middle. He overthrew his tight end.
I know the tight end has a little more height than the last, but give me a break.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 29. The Golden Bears come out in the ace formation. Play action. He'll dump this one off. And it's caught. He's on the run. Long brings him down.
Way to look it in. Nice catch.
Sure was. He displayed some great hands there. Now we're looking at a first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 42. The D-line shifts over. They go with the toss. McWilliam with a takedown. 3-yard pickup on the toss. Second and 7 coming up here. And this is the 6th play of the drive. One-man backfield. Back to pass. Over the middle. Complete. What a catch. Dixon brings him down.
I like the defense that was called. It just didn't make a play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
They shift on their defensive front. They go with the option. Bounces off the would-be tackler. And now he pitches it. He might have a chance. And down he goes. What a play.
Just a simple option play here. The quarterback gives it up, and they get good yardage. Great play.
Boy, I have to tell you, this is impressive to see this offense when they're clicking.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. California comes to the line with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. He's looking for his man. Robinson with a takedown. 2-yard pickup. The defense comes up tight on the coverage. He drops back. Steps up in the pocket. Looks. Comes across the middle. They'll bring him down. He ran a good-looking route and picked up positive yardage.
And he did. He made a good catch. That short passing game is where you see all those hours in the summer that you put in pay off.
California sets up in the eye. Fullback straight ahead. Touchdown, Cal!
I like it. Give the ball to the big fella, and the big hoss makes his way into the end zone.
When this guy starts rumbling, you better get out of his way, or he's going to leave cleat marks on your chest.
And he hits the PAT. So under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. And the score, Oregon State 14, California 7. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. Kicks it off. Number 20 calls for the fair catch. Did he mean to do that?
That's a good question, Brad. I don't know what he was thinking. There's no need to call a fair catch or kickoff.
Nope, not at all. The playmaker on this defense is the linebacker. But until he shows up, they'll continue to play from behind.
Yeah, I was expecting to hear his name called a lot more on tackles in the first half.
Me too, Kurt. All week we've heard on how this kid flies the ball. It is in on every play. We haven't seen that today.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 28-yard line. And the leader of the defense at corner is in the zone right now. And they'll run him again. The halfback couldn't get any running room.
And that was because the defense had called a blitz just at the right time. He went right to the offensive line and nailed him for a loss.
3rd and 2 coming up here. Ball on the 28. 2 tight end set. And he's taken down. Couldn't get that additional yard he needed to keep the drive moving.
No, he was trying to muscle his way past those big guys, but they stood their ground.
The Beavers are lining up to punt it away. He punts it. Cooley signals for a fair catch. He hauls it in at the 27. Well, the offense is back on the field again. Their last drive, they moved the ball very well, especially through the air on their way to that touchdown. California lines up in a double tight set. They'll throw on 1st down. And he's going to lose yards on this one. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty. Well, the offense is helped out by a defensive penalty.
You think that's an easy way to pick up yards.
1st and 5. Ball on the 32. The defensive back's moving in closer. Back to pass. Throws it to the outside. And he drops it. The pass was right there. Just couldn't be controlled.
Just tied in some more passes in practice. He needs all the help he can get.
2nd and 5 coming up here. Ball on the 32-yard line. California comes to the line. Only one man in the backfield. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. He's on the run. Tackle. And that was a nice run. That was a great job by that big offensive line.
Yeah, it really was, Brad. And also, a nice read by the ball carrier to find that running line.
When you break one like that, you got to give a lot of credit to the offensive line.
They'll run the option. He laterals the ball. There's a fumble. Looks like a defensive lineman might have it, and he does. Coach, what went wrong there for the offense?
Poor execution. They got to spend more time in the option in practice before they bring it into the game.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 43. Oregon State comes out with 2 tight ends. They run a counter. Big opening. Juke move. The 10. Touchdown, OSU. That gives him 2 rushing scores on the day. And he tacks on the extra point. Just over a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. And the score, Oregon State 21, California 7. Oregon State is ready to kick it away. Whitehead and Cooley set to return. He sends this one deep. Whitehead fields it in the end zone. The last time they had the ball, they gave away in the football.
No ball did not get that either. I hate to see that if it happens again.
The Golden Bears come out in the ace formation. They'll throw on 1st down. Looking, throw short. Complete. Great concentration. Couple yards there. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 22. California lines up in a double tight set. They go with a toss. He spins, and he's stopped behind the line. The defense comes up with a good play to pull him down for a loss.
A nice call by the defensive player. It's like he's in their huddle sometimes.
3rd and 10. Ball on their own 20. And the man at wideout is in a zone right now. Drops back to pass. Fires it quickly. That close to being intercepted. They just couldn't capitalize on the bad pass.
Yeah, I thought the defender had it, but he couldn't get the pick.
The Golden Bears are lining up to punt it away. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. Number 89 takes it to 33, and now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. They'll get the ball here at the 33. Oregon State comes to the line with 3 wide. Lets it go, and it's caught. Sheds the tackler, makes a move. And down he goes.
Nice decision by the quarterback.
Not only was it good decision making, but the offensive line protected just long enough for him to find his target.
And when you combine the two, it'll be a 1st down 9 out of 10 times.
Number 2 lines up in the shotgun. Here's an opening. So that brings us to the end of the quarter. At the end of 3, our score, Oregon State 21, California 7. First and 10, ball on the 22-yard line. Number 2 comes to the line with 3 wide. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. He's going right. And he came down with it. What a catch. Nicely designed play to the wide receiver, and it got him 6.
You said it, Brad, and a good time to call it. I tip my hat to the offensive coordinator.
And he hits the PAT. So we'll take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive over it. Oregon State ready to kick this one off. Whitehead and Cooley deep to return. Gets it off. Cooley fields it in the end zone. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball. They'll start this drive at the 20. The D-line shifts over. There's the play fake. He tosses it short. The ball is tipped, and that pass ball's incomplete because it was deflected.
That's great defense right there, Brad. That's something the coaches always remind their players to do. Get a hand up in the face of the quarterback.
The Golden Bears line up with 3 wide. Drops back to pass. Across the middle. Got it. They'll bring it down.
Way to look it in. Nice catch. Sure was. He's played some great hands there. Now we're looking at the first down.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 40. The Golden Bears come out in a 2 tight end set. On the ground with the tailback. He jukes it. Brought down. 8 yards on the counter there. It's second down and 2 to go. Ball on the 48. 1 man backfield. Play action. He keeps it. And now he's got room to run. Daniel brings him down. He made a real nice play on that one.
I'll tell you what, in today's game, you have to have the ability to run the football. Give the quarterback a lot of credit. He made a great play and really gave his team a boost.
They line up in an I. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Can't wrap him up. Big opening. The 10. And he will score. Great looking play by the offense as the halfback took it into the pool.
Here's a play that was well designed and well executed. Can't get much better than that.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, our score, Oregon State 28, California 14. California lined up for the onside kick. With the onside kick, a little juke. So the hand team does their job, and the onside is not successful.
When people talk about special team play football games, they're usually talking about blocking kicks and big returns. But the onside return team can be just as important. And right now, these guys may have sealed the deal with that recovery.
A 2-yard run by the halfback. It's second down and 8. Ball on the 39-yard line. Lewis is in the zone and looking to make something happen. And now he's got room to run. Cooley with a takedown.
Time and time again, you see the team that's winning is usually the team that's able to control the line of scrimmage. Here, they again get a nice push, and the result was a solid run.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line. The Beavers line up in a goal line formation. Gets past the tackler. Little shake and bake move, and they make the stop.
And remember one thing that this coach said.
They will force it down this defense's throat until they prove that they can stop it.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red zone, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. Oregon State lines up in a double tight set. They go with the option. Got an opening. They'll bring him down. Nice running on the option there.
That was a spectacular option keeper there. And I'm going to tell you what, it looked like that play was going nowhere, but this quarterback made the right choice by holding on to the football. You're right. Good heads-up play there by the QB.
Let's see if they can take this one in for 6. Here's an option, right side. Now he pitches it. Brought down. Not much there, maybe a yard. Number 2 is the impact player, and he's feeling it right now. Again, he'll get the call. Touchdown, Oregon State. Nothing complicated about that one, Coach. The halfback took it in for 6.
You're right. It doesn't have to be quantum physics to get in the end zone. It's quick execution.
And he hits the PAT. Fine folks at Pontiac bringing us this summary on how that drive took place. Oregon State ready to kick this one off. Whitehead and Cooley back ready to return. Kicks it off. Cooley fields it at the 1. Their last drive ended with a touchdown. See what happens on this possession. They'll go to work at the 23-yard line. California comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll throw on first down. He rolls out to the right. Hit as he throws.
That's just good defense right there, Coach.
It was Kurt, but you know what? It's all reaction. Anytime you're out there on defense and the pass is within arm's length away, you knock it down.
They shift on the defensive line. Back to pass. He's looking. Down the middle. And it's the tight end.
I like the defense that was called. They just didn't make the play on the ball.
You're right. It wasn't necessarily bad defense. The offense just executed, and the result is a first down.
The Golden Bears come out in a 2 tight end set. Looks. Throws short. It's deflected. The pass was knocked down.
This defense is very aggressive, and they swarm the football. They're always making plays to disrupt the passing game.
The Golden Bears come out in the Ace formation. Drops back to pass. He steps up, looking. Wants to throw outside. Complete. And he's tackled at the 39-yard line. So they execute a little closer to the sticks.
Yeah, complete or short passes is the key because it allows the defense to sleep a little bit. Then you can launch one big one downfield for a big gain.
The Golden Bears come out in the Ace formation. He's looking. Throws this one out to the right. He's got his running back. California calls a timeout. First and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. They line up in an I. He drops back. Tries to juice. He keeps it. Dixon brings him down. California takes a timeout. So it's 2nd and 10. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. California lines up in a double tight set. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Batted ball. There's an athletic play by the linebacker.
Listen up, my friend. Nowadays, linebackers are able to do more than just stop the run. They got to be able to fly all around the field and play the pass, too.
They come out in a nickel. Drops back to pass. Looks. Rolling out to the right side. He's drilled as he throws. The ball came free. And the quarterback comes in and scoops up the fumble. He got his hand in there and stripped that ball.
The ball carrier doesn't put the ball away. And because of that, the defender got his hand in there.
Usually this linebacker makes a ton of tackles, but today we didn't see him anywhere.
This offense knew what they were up against. They knew if they could block this linebacker on every play, then they would win this ball game. And that's exactly what they did.
And blocking this guy is not an easy thing to do. You won't find many linebackers tougher than this kid.
Oregon State sets up in the I. Counter play. He's got an opening. This one's in the books, folks. Kirk, any final thoughts here?
You know, I think it was a well-played game for the most part. California had a few missed opportunities in this game. I think if they could have capitalized on a few of them, it would have been a lot closer, and they might even have won this game.
The fine folks at EA Sports, thank you for tuning in to this contest of NCAA Football 2006. The final score, Oregon State 35, California 14. For Lee Court.